better pick up the pace against Mr. Solid Snake. Realistic and solid, dopest team you can't beat. It's gangsta, nah, you ain't got this technique.
Alright guys, what's going on? Told you I was going to come at you with some good stuff, man. And what good is an awesome super collection of Marvel Legends if you don't share it with your buddies? That's what I say. So today we're going to be reviewing the one and only Marvel Legends Blue Wasp. And she's encased. I had her graded, and she has a C85 grade, which is really good for a figure. Anything above 80 is excellent. Very, very, very seldom do you get a 10, and if you do, that's just incredible, man. But anyways, this figure took me a long time to track down. I found it through a gentleman in Singapore who had a private collection, and at the time, my wife knew that I had found it, and she bought it for me for Father's Day. So this is it, Marvel Legends Blue Wasp. I know a lot of you cats out there haven't seen this figure, so here you go, man. We'll review the other variant, which is the red one, which is exactly the same. It's just a repaint of the red variant. There's the sticker from AFA 85. This is the only Marvel Legends Blue Wasp that's been graded, and you can actually find it on the website as the only one graded so far. There is a few more out there. One got damaged, and I believe one was opened. So there's about 11. There's about 10 more out there. Not 10 more, 9 more? Yeah, 9 more out there. Black Cat on MarvelousNews.com has one, and another guy that goes by the name of Kidult, I believe, has one. So here is the figure. 26 points of articulation. We'll get into the articulation right now in a little bit. This case here is this case is actually a UV protective case. If you own any rare figures, I always suggest that you have it graded and you take care of your gem. This will protect your figure from any dings, dangs, scratches, bends, or any of that good stuff. Anyways, let's get into the next one. Here is the regular Wasp. You could usually find this on eBay for about $9. Very cheap. It's funny how the variant of this figure could go over $2,000, yet this figure here goes for about $9. Look, there's a price. KB Toy Store, $4.88. You guys remember them good old days? Gone. But this figure's still $9, what it sold for at retail. Go figure. Here, the red variant, which was a little more, it's not that rare, but it was a little more difficult to find. You could probably pick up for about $20, maybe a little even over $20 on eBay. And this is the cool one to have because it actually goes with the smaller version of the Wasp, and you can interchange that with your Marvel Universe Wasp. Here's the collectible investment brokerage, and I paid extra when I sent out my Blue Wasp to have it graded to authenticate it. This is basically a certificate showing if I was to ever sell this figure to whoever's a serious collector, they have it written and signed as a legitimate Marvel Legends Blue Wasp. This right here certifies everything. The day it was graded, about 2 years ago that I had it graded, almost 2 years ago. So this is what you need also, just to protect your investment. If you're a serious collector like I am and you want to get into the crazy collectibles. So let's go with the Marvel Legends Red Wasp here. We'll use her as the review figure. It's basically the same exact figure, just painted blue. Everything else is the same. I prefer this Wasp. This is actually my favorite Wasp of the two that are available for you guys. Between this one and I would believe the other one's the Ultimates costume. Here's the wings. The wings were done really nice. They actually are textured. That's not paint. They actually feel like real Wasp, real Wasp wings, which is really cool. Good old Toy Biz days, huh? If we were to get this figure again from Hasbro, we'd probably just get regular plastic wings with painted veins in there. I don't know. Here's the peg hole, right? And the joint on the neck looks up fairly decent. Looks down pretty good. Let's check that out from the side here. And of course, back and forth here. Now, there's this is the upper torso joint, kind of what Hasbro Marvel Legends is doing now, but they are missing that extra joint at the waist. They should add that to their shield agent body or / electro body, that extra articulation, just so that we can get the figure to spin around decently. Here we've got the hip ball joint, right? Double jointed knees. We got a calf swivel, right? And regular peg here that just goes back and forth. No ankle swivel or ankle pivot, as you would call it. Kind of has that joint like I guess like Emma Frost from Hasbro. Here we've got the shoulder joint. This shoulder joint looks familiar, right? It's because it looks a lot like the one Mattel is doing nowadays. Kind of a curvature there. Double jointed elbow, and let's not forget the bicep swivel up top, right? Now here's something that's kind of sad about this figure. Here we don't have any forearm swivel, so we can't spin that around. It's missing. And here you can go up and down, so really you can't twist this around, which kind of sucks, you know. Toy Biz did have a few faults here and there, you know, but other than that, this figure has a lot of other articulation. So, you know, it's still a great figure. You know, Toy Biz didn't have very many errors in their figures. You know, some of the sculpts were a little off, you know, here and there, but for the majority, I'd say 85% of the figures they produced were A quality figures. Awesome paint job, awesome everything about these figures, right? So here it is, guys. If you don't have the Red Wasp, make sure you pick it up. Very important for your Avengers, and something that you can shift sizes with now that you have a Marvel Universe Red Wasp and the Marvel Legends.
I believe it was
Red
Series
Anyways,
5 or 7.
Marvel Universe
Goliath
hasn't released a 3 3/4 inch, but they have released an even smaller version, which is like, I don't know, like a 1/4 of an inch. The one that came with the new box set Marvel Universe Avengers, and the one that came with the yellow jacket Marvel Universe 3 3/4 inch line. Anyways, guys, so this is it. And next week we'll be doing Marvel Legends Luke Cage variant and the Psylocke variant review as well. We'll start going through my safe, pulling out all them rare figures, and then we'll do a countdown and go back to Marvel Legends Series 1 and review the entire Marvel Legends collection for all you bad boys out there. That way you can become completists like me and waste a shitload of money. Anyways, later!